last time. In a bit of an unfortunate way, but it is what it is. Definitely could have won. I definitely shouldn't have brought the Blissey. I should have brought like Lycan Rock or something else that outspeeds or has priority or whatever instead. But it is what it is. We live and learn, and we go back to the beginning and try again. Maybe this time we can start with some good encounters instead of having to wait till after Brock. So, go ahead and hop in here. And get going. All that. We got minimal grinding, species, and abilities. Really hasn't been that long, but it kind of feels like a while since I had to put these in. Okay, all done there. And we can see what we're starting with. Attack turn. Ooh, I will take a Chandelure. I will absolutely take a Chandelure. Unfortunate. Sorry. Yeah, that's going to be a massive bummer for Brock, but hopefully we can get some other encounters that take care of that issue for us. At least we can just flame burst you and get you out of the way. Just click through that last one on accident. Okay. There. This is pretty good. Although we don't really need another ghost type. But they do kind of cover very different things. Pretty much got the this down to a science, provided I don't click on the wrong things over and over again. Always mash B through this so that when it comes time I don't accidentally attack. Ta-da! Semi-sage. It would honestly be alright. At least use that for Brock. Valiant Shield Stunfisk. I feel like that might actually be decent, but I just hate that. I hate Stunfisk so much. Alrighty. Here. Squared away. So many items. Crazy amount of items to start with. And old piles officially gone. Okay, Radiant instead. Okay. Nice and quick catch there. Honestly, could be useful. Not a crazy moveset as of yet. We're going to use it up a bit. So what we really don't want to be seeing is a dark type. We have something that can handle that. Haze. Ooh, Lele would have been great. Escavalier, great. Kingdra, great. Corviknight, great. Night table here was significantly better. Okay. Hunter. Another ghost type. And something that we can't evolve till we get to Celadon. Great. Alrighty. I mean, when we get Gengar, that'll be great. But for now, it's just gonna kind of be fine. We do have Willow right out the gate, which is kind of huge. Look, yeah, I'll take that. Honestly, we'll do that over like ominous wind. I think we'll take that over Shadow Punch. Look at. I know it's more of a special attacker, but there's also not that much PP on Ominous Wind. Oh yeah, it's way more of a special attacker. So we will get rid of Shadow Punch for that. Curse. And that's fine now. Okay. Well, we have a clear weakness that I'm not too thrilled about. But onward and upward. And that helps. That kind of helps with weakness. Fortunately, it is not evolved. So it is very weak. Hustle. That's not great. Not great at all. I guess this encounter table is honestly not amazing by any means. Suey and Avalug would have been cool. Although I guess likely wouldn't have been nearly as cool as the last one we had. Okay. At least you evolve immediately. Not much to be said about that. Honestly, struggling to find a use case in my head for this. I do get an early poison powder. we got something for dark now. Even if it is just a butterfree. This one I am very much okay with. Love Origami. Magic Coat's kind of got me a little nervous for attacking though. And of course it's got Nasty Plot already. Why wouldn't it have Nasty Plot? Of course. Okay. That's annoying. Oh, we got Grassy Surge. I don't think it has anything to take advantage of the Nasty Plot. It's just tackle. Please. Okay, thank you. Okay, that's a huge get. Rivalry does literally nothing because you don't have a gender. Ooh, it definitely had something to take advantage of the Nasty Plot. Zap Cannon, with it being a +6, probably took out my Butterfree. Huh, well, glad I didn't have to deal with that. Although, at least it's early enough to where it really wouldn't have been that big of a deal. Just would have been a little annoying. Okay, second to last one before the battles. We get a fairy type. We'll take that. And last one before some battles. We get Swoobat. That is actually terrible without simple ability. It's not even very good with its ability. And the ball. I just thought of this. I think Porygon Z had neutralizing gas. No. No, that wouldn't make sense. Why did my stand screen go off? Or did it? I just didn't notice. Whatever. Come on, you stupid bat. Alright, you're being a pain. Guess I could go for Shade. Since we know that's safe. Thank you. About time. snacks or munchlax so that we can keep some leftovers is all we're doing. Which of course we're not gonna get anything. Yep. Okay. And we can move on to a couple of battles before we get the last two encounters. There. Probably should have finished leveling everybody up real quick. Not like that is a difficult fight by any means. We do got another one with Willow already. I think we'll get rid of Disable. Nightshade. I honestly think we'll get rid of Hypnosis. Side beam is not big. We will absolutely take that. Agility will pass on for the time being. I know we won't be able to get back till we get to Raven, but that is fine. Next one is the Stuffle. I think we'll open with Rachel and just Willow. Probably fine. You know, we can't hit it in return, but that'll pretty much neutralize it. The Golbat having Sandstream 2 really threw me off for a second. Hey, hello. And we'll just wait for the burn to take it out. Going back and forth between waste and a move. Effect. Fun way to take it out by any means. But actually, I'll just Charlene. Okay. Actually did a whole lot more damage than I thought we were going to there. That could be a problem. But you don't know. Because, oh, wait, no. Oh, it's not gonna do anything. Having a burn doesn't do anything. Guess we go Patsy. And Psybeam. 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 Okay. Not too bad. And check on the dex nav over since it does change. That's not what I wanted. Fix it. Still no munchlax. Haven't seen one in any of the runs. I know I don't check as often as I should, but kind of unfortunate we haven't even had a chance to get some, as far as I have seen. Why did I willow it? No better than that. Alright. Okay. Definitely made that harder on myself than I needed to, but it's fine. Made it out without any issue. Oh, I can definitely turn that on now. That's why that was being annoying. We can willow you. We can't attack you, but we can willow you. Okay. Quick care package here. And more encounters. Yay! Sorry I've been speeding up so much. Let's see here. Back off. And to see if anything exists in here. There we go. Ooh! Bottega Sandy Shocks. Speed up through catching. I don't think it can do anything to me. Yield is the only correct name for it. What are we working with here? Mummy. Alright. I mean, it does things, I guess. Encounters on, and we get a Chino. I think we make it through Brock, but not an amazing start by any means. The Sandy Shocks is pretty cool. Brox is much more of a special attacker. Yeah, much more of a special attacker. So we'll get rid of Spartan for it. I believe. Just make neutral. Since you got both, you can be honest. Bunch of orange berries. Definitely way better encounters before Brock than the last run. Like, way better. So, I get the feeling that this will be a pretty decent run. Maybe not make it anywhere near the PB, but I think it'll be decent. Say it doesn't really do anything to Runerigus, but I'm gonna pull it up here for me. I guess it could Aerial Ace and Rock Tomb both, but both of those don't really do too much at all. I think the only one that the Runerigus doesn't like is the Flittle. But I also can't get the outside of Will-O-Wisp, which is not a bad way to start, I guess. So that's just how you go. Just had to take a little more damage. easy. Again, not a whole lot of forethought needed. I don't think I have anything that wants roost. Guess we can take Electro Web over Thunder Shock. Definitely didn't think about that. Not unless I had no guard. And I guess it's coverage. I honestly think we do away with bug bite. Thief, don't really care about. I guess you get roost. Guess we'll do that over Gust. That's your weakest one. Even with it being stab. Or I guess Electro Web was right. Yeah, Electro Web's weaker, but only by 5. And at least Electro Web has an extra use case to it. I suppose I was thinking I could copy it for some reason. Okay. Now we get to figure out what in the world we are doing for Brock. I guess it's Rachel or the Geodude at the very least. Should eat the Bulldoze, should eat the Rock Tomb. Spark doesn't do anything, and Self-Destruct doesn't do anything. And we can even just burn it and start going for Nightshade. Baroom, Charlene can take care of. Onyx. I guess we'll probably just be Rachel again, but we need Patsy and keep back up there. And then Sandra for Archon. I mean, there's everything I've got on the team is going to be better than what would be useful on PC. So, I'm not going to put much more thought than that into this. Okay. Hello. Honestly, didn't expect this to speed, but I guess we are well, which is why this makes sense. Yeah, we did that with that. There. Definitely meant to. At this point, well, okay, so I think we'll go ahead. Actually, interesting. Okay. Don't really care about lowering my speed. Not doing any damage anyways. Back out. rock was not a problem. I didn't think he was going to be a problem. We got some decent encounters. They're just nothing crazy. Okay. Next up, it is time to do a egg. Alrighty, and I'm pretty sure I turned the rappel on already. Looks like we're good. Accidentally ran into this guy again. I guess they have probably not the smartest. Let's go ahead and level up to brutal swing. Take that. Crafty guard, no thank you. Nothing on Charlene, which makes sense because it's a stone evo. Try attack is amazing. I think we'll do away with the electric terrain. Use ray. We will pass on the sucker punch. We'll pass on. Man, there's some really good moves already. Okay. Squash you real quick. Yeah, probably. I'm quite a bit higher than you. Don't need you going crazy on the growths and taking me out. Okay. Well, we know what you were supposed to be, since you got Esper Wing. Braviary. And hurry on back. So we can get our next encounter. all just die. Sweet. Here, while you level up. Shandy, come take care of this. Don't need a reminder of the Metapod. Already? That's kind of wild. Back out front. Since Runerigus really doesn't do a whole lot. Cool. Okay, I guess we just take it out there. Honestly, did not expect that. More stuff. Do your thing, Shandy. You should take it out. Yep, okay. Charge a bug, that's cool. You're a Thunderstone, aren't you? Yep. Okay. Don't recall when we get a Thunderstone. Or if I might already have one. It's definitely not of any use as a charge bug. But that's fine. Grab you, especially bulky and all is fine. I do have one more encounter. This is probably the squad for the next two fights. Unless this is something crazy. And it's something crazy. However, there is no way I'm catching this. Not a chance. Ultra Beasts are dumb. That was a lot of damage. Confuse Rayu. Just kind of throw balls and wait. Shouldn't be able to do anything to me. I can't imagine it has anything other than electric type or normal type moves. So I can just kind of sit here clicking the button. And hoping for the best. If we get it, this is an absurd catch. If we don't get it, I understand. They made these things impossible to catch without a Master Ball or Beast Ball. So much so that I honestly think that most legendaries are considerably easier to catch. Ooh, that shook 3 times. I also don't think that if it's not a Beast Ball, I don't think that the chances of catching it change between any of the balls. I don't think. But I could be very wrong. I don't know. Probably am. Come on, buddy. You can really make my day here. At least it's got a lot of PP between Thunder Wave and Shock Wave and Thunder Shock. This is riveting. Riveting content. Come on, Circuitry, stay in the ball. There's no way I'm gonna get this. Got a wrap too. Probably the only move it's got left at this point. Struggle, yep. Alright, well, we didn't get Circuitry. Surprise, surprise. So we know what our team is. Alright, that went pretty much as expected. Would have had an easier time catching the Dialga, I think. lose hope on the Nuzlock situation. Well, is what it is. Nothing to be done about it. Hex gone. And Flameburst gone. The Sandstream is really starting to get on my nerves. The little bit of chip damage on myself is driving me crazy. But I think we have to open with it for this. And probably fake out went into Delilah. Okay. One down, ready to go. Think we're gonna finish it off with the still finish it? Yeah, we still finish it off. Okay. Alrighty, well, that wasn't too bad for not bothering to look at his set at all. I still have Brock pulled up on the side over here. So... opens with Glimmet, which I guess we just bulldoze. My team really doesn't like this team overall. I'll probably actually swap out the Haunter for the Butterfree, which is a wild sentence. And maybe Runarigus for Snubble. Again, wild sentence. But my team overall just really doesn't like this guy. We'll do away with Electroweb there. Silverwind. Yeah, we'll take Silverwind instead. I know it's not high on PB, but that's fine. Oh, okay. Interesting move set out the gate. That we will do over Ice Fang. Headbutt. And I'll do that for Fire Fang. Now my question, when do you evolve? It's so long since I've used it with anything. Okay, so we do evolve right as soon as we make it through this fight, which is pretty nice considering that's a fairy fighting type in this game. Yeah, unfortunately, I think I just kind of have to hope for the best. I don't think there's much in the way of fighting I can do here. Two layers of toxic spikes at least. Ice Fang, which is what I hear. Okay. We're saying we do get rid of the strong jaw, which is actually huge. Didn't think about that. Might take us out of range since we got rid of the strong jaw, but risk that. We know it's going to be an Ice Fang. this in Butterfree. I think it's Modest with Silverwind into the Radiana. I'm at 22. Okay, Silverwind takes it out. It is at -1, so we do outspeed. Beautiful. That was terrifying. Especially bulky, so it really should not be doing much damage. Especially it's very annoying. So this might take a minute. Beast, he's not healing anymore, and we got a crit. Okay. Alright, that wasn't too bad. The Mighty was definitely scary. We're good. Go ahead and level up, primarily so we can see where we stand with Granbull here. Brick break, nice. I guess we'll do that over bite. Snow warning. We got more weather. Okay. So we have 2 things for terrain and 2 or 3 things for weather. Scoop up all of this stuff. Get 2 more encounters real quick. I did realize in the previous runs, I don't remember if it was the last one or not, but you can actually come up here and fish instead of hatching here. That way we can use the hatching counter elsewhere. Goldie. I'm so excited. Sure. Alright, well, it exists. It is an encounter. Do you evolve? 33, you do not. Okay. I don't care about you right now. Your other encounter over her. Delphox. I'm okay with that. Sweet, nice and easy. Man, these abilities are this one on the underground, and the other one that we get in Vermilion will use, or yeah, Vermilion will use on round, I think it's 12, over by the Snorlax. Which will just get us that encounter earlier, essentially. We still get an encounter there, it's just earlier. Okay. You this one real quick, like. Take out into Drain Punch, into Campy, into Earthquake, into Ice Shard, into Burb, to Brave Burbs. Rabbit. Fake out. Healing Wish. And be the bravest of all burbs. Okay. Simple and easy. I think we're going to get a decent bit of moves for Shandy here, I think. Or not. We get nothing. Cool. What about Seth? Get Outrage already? Interesting. It's tempting, but I'm gonna hold off for the moment. Garbaggio indeed. Well, I think I'm actually going to probably wrap up once I get these guys leveled up here. Just because there's things I want to get done today that I have been putting off. Already gotten a good bit done this morning, but feel like I've made decent progress. That's good enough for me. So, go ahead and wrap up here. Thanks to anybody that joined in. Thanks to anybody that watched